I'm here with.
Borii.
And what do you do?
I'm a photographer, model, and I make music.
How'd you get into photography?
My long lost childhood friend, he gave me his camera one day. He was like, yo, I got an extra camera, just take it. And then from there, I was like, hey, this is pretty fun. Took pictures of my girlfriend at the time, then took pictures of my friends. I was like, this is actually really, really fun. And then from there on, just kept on taking pictures. And that's where I am right now.
How'd you get into modeling?
I know a lot of y'all know about Barbers On. They're like a modeling school.
Yeah.
They do teach you a lot, but a lot of things you can also learn online. I found them in the mall. They're like, hey, you got a model look. I got into it. I liked it. And I started taking pictures of myself with different photographers trying to get myself out there. But I never got signed. And after that, I was like, all right, that's whack. So I just kind of ventured off into music and making skits after that, yeah.
What was something that sparked your interest in music?
I've always been into music as a kid.
Yeah.
I always wrote poetry. I'll say as a kid, my biggest influence, Linkin Park. You heard the rock band?
Park, yeah.
So Linkin Park kind of, when I heard their combination of rap and rock, I just liked it. At the time, they're very, very emotional, very much about the depression and all that. I could agree with it. I could really relate to a lot of those things.
Yeah.
So as I grew older, I was like, damn, music is really, really fun. COVID hit. You had nothing to do at that time besides play 2K or do something or do some workout. So what I did was make music.
Yeah.
Started making music. I was like, hey, this is mad fun. And then people started telling me they liked it. They liked my songs. I put out an EP, and then like a couple of my friends would tell me like, hey, I was going through a dark time and I listened to your song and it helped me go through. I was like, damn, I put this song out. I was like, this shit's trash. I don't think anybody's going to listen to this, but hey, I like it. Yeah. But then when I heard that, I was like, oh, okay. Maybe people do relate to what I'm saying and people do like my music. And from there on, I just started making it. On my way here, I was writing a song, but I don't put it out anymore. I don't know why. Yeah. I really just make music for myself now, I guess. Yeah.
It's a beautiful way to do it too. What's something you would say to yourself when you started doing photography?
Say yes. A lot of people tell me say no. A lot of people say, hey, say no to those things because you're a photographer, you gotta get paid for your time. But when I first started out, I was doing that. And then I was like, man, nobody knows about me. I'm trying to do all these things, but nobody knows about me. How can I get people to know about me? At that time, I was feeling disrespected. I was like, I think I'm a great photographer, but nobody talks about me. Nobody books me. But then I realized because I was Hollywood. I was, acting Hollywood, saying no to all of these opportunities that really could have just elevated me. So what I would say is say yes. Like, especially if you're just starting out, say yes to anything and everything, as long as it's with you can handle it, of course. If you can't handle it, say no. If you feel like you can't do it, be upfront and say yes. Get your exposed and experience. If you feel like you don't have enough experience for something, how are you gonna get the experience? You're gonna keep saying no, and then damn, you're gonna get forced into that position at one point. Test yourself, try it, just shoot. Always shoot, never stop shooting.